Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension. In our last video, the Avatar took care of the few last-minute kind of things you take care of before entering a dungeon, because you never know if you're going to be able to get out on your own schedule. And here we are, standing at the secret entrance to Dungeon Destard. Well, we were told that we're going to have to use fire. So we've got to melt this to get in. Let's see if we can be super cheap about it and use ignite. Well, the answer to that is no. That is not working. So the next fire spell of any consequence is Fireball. Now, the reason I'm dragging them to the tool belt is because, well, so I've said I want to cast it, right? We've got the blue reticule, and I can just click everywhere, and it doesn't trigger. Nothing happens. So, that's not great. Bit of an oversight there. But if we put it on the tool belt and hit F6, that happens. Watch the level of this ice as we do this. Did you see that? And that. Hello down there. Well, this doesn't look dangerous at all. Not one bit. But, yeah, let's do the thing. And the Avatar has arrived in Dungeon Destard. I'd like to look up. This is strange. I guess there's some sort of... I don't know what that is, or even what it's meant to be, but I can tell you we're not getting out the way we came in. That's for sure. And I imagine that was quite a fall, too. But the Avatar has lost no health whatsoever. So, hooray. What do we have here? Just, dragon motif. Doesn't really look like anything to take or interact with. Okay. Just the entryway. Oh, and there's a lovely dragon's head. I'd like to know what that is doing here in what is presumably a dragon's den. Maybe this was one of Talornia's enemies or one of her children that was very bad. I don't know, but yeah, that's great. All right, well, that looks important. What else do we have in here? Let's see if we can interact with any of this. No. That just looks like a large eggshell. This is a force field. I can't get through it. Can't identify this. Can't interact with it. Okay. Well, so there's nothing to do there right now. Alright. And Destard is a big place, so we're going to do our best to keep our bearings. So that would mean that we came in from a southern corridor and went north. To that end, let's go clockwise, right? Just explore this cavern in a clockwise motion. Oh, well, that's nice, but not surprising. Anything Aha. Well, I heard a hellhound. Nothing going on up here. Yeah, definitely got a hellhound situation. Anything in here? Not of interest. Oh, so you've spotted us then. Can I get through these? Yep. Poke, poke. Dead hellhound. And we'll take the ruby. We do have quite a bit of inventory space. And, you know, if we have to drop some things, we can drop rubies. A lot of hellhounds. And there's a chest over there. Interesting. And there's a graphical glitch there. Also interesting. Alright. Let's deal with you. And... that's not fair. My fireballs don't do that. That's not hitting. Too far away. There we are. Yeah, that was pretty clumsy. Disappear, corpse, disappear. And we'll have this ruby. No, we won't. I lied. How about now? There we go. And was there one over here? There is. Can we get it? Done deal. Alright. Do a quick heal. Yeah, those avatar-seeking fireballs, you know. Hopefully not a mimic. Not a mimic. There's charm. Again. Not of any use. Pressure plate. Well, that's not suspicious at all. What did it do? Oh. Let's go investigate that real quick. Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to need to leave something on that pressure plate. Luckily, we just picked up this scroll of charm that we're not going to use. And I'm sure it's so very heavy. Heavy enough for that, it would seem. What has the avatar uncovered? Peekaboo. That is called a slasher demon, and it is serious business. There are several ways to deal with it. One of them is just to avoid it and hope it doesn't see you. The reason they're so difficult is they're fantastic magic users. They're going to Palpatine the Avatar right back. But more impressive is that bubble around it. That's an anti-damage shield. Yeah, you can try to cast spells or whack it with a melee weapon, but you're not getting through it. It's quite impressive. I have discovered two ways to deal with it. Two ways that I care to use. One of them is to use YOLO's, the mana arrow trick. That pops the bubble, and then you can deal with the guy. Another way, honestly, is just Palpatine. So we're going to shoot him with lightning. Let's deal with it. They hurt. Not very pleasant. There goes your magic shield. And there goes you. Very dead. Yeah. Not terribly challenging. There's a perfect stack of 100 gold coins there. Ooh, he had some goodies that are fighting their way down through gravity. Take that diamond. Is that just an empty... No, that's a white potion, and that's a black potion. We don't need either one. 449 coins. demons seem to carry quite a bit of money. Alright, so again, just to keep track of what's going on here, this is where we came in to this area. And yeah, that's a graphical glitch. I think that's supposed to be a transparent color, but unfortunately it is being rendered as if it were opaque. There isn't anything else going on in here. I don't know why we're still hearing that creepy breathing type noise right now. That's not where I was aiming. But yeah, we are still hearing it, even though we have dealt with the slasher demon. Apparently there used to be plans to have the Slasher of Veils from Ultima Underworld make an appearance in this game. So I think that might have been kind of the model that they had intended to use for it. But anyway, it did not make it in, as you can see. So now it's just a lesser kind of demon that you kill. Magic eggshell, you say? All right. I have found the red eggshell. The red eggshell, you say? Well, I didn't know I was looking for eggshells, but I appear to have found the red one. Way to go, Avatar. And that was the end of this corridor, so we'll just go back out the way we came. Oh, that's on an incline, so climbing doesn't work. It does here. Oh boy, another hellhound. You guys are trouble. You guys are trouble. There is a ruby in there. Oh, I heard another one though. Can't lollygag with these guys around. There we go. Take that ruby. And this one. Or not. So difficult. There we go. Let's start putting some things away. The eggshells are important. Is this bag empty? No, but this one is. This is going to be the eggshell bag. There will be more of them. And this will be goodies. So, we'll throw the gems in. Alright. Oh, there's a yellow potion. You know what? I'm gonna take that with us, because may as well conserve mana. We've already used, not a fair amount, but some. Granted, most of that was melting the ice to get in, but... Okay, this isn't suspicious. We've got an orange potion. I will take that because, again, we're using things. That's a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, sure. And a lemon. How nice. Well, we're being resourceful. Because as of yet, we don't know how to get out of here. The Avatar appears to be quite trapped. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is what we call the bathroom. So, can't get in there. There is a force field barring the Avatar's way forward. So we'll just have to keep exploring this cavern. Oh, well, there's more. Now, we can see we are facing east. When we enter the cavern, we're facing northward. So, does that mean that we've gone full circle? I think it does. So before we go in there, I just want to confirm that. And also see if there's anything of interest over here, which there is not. But this should be how we got in. It is, because we can see that dragon's head there. Well, then this is the only path forward right now. Is this area that is due east. So, well, that looks infinitely more interesting. Ooh, who's up there? That's a rat. Okay, here's where I would like to pretend that I'm a mage from World of Warcraft. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Gather round. Come on. Gather round. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun.
Please help me get these rats off.
I'm going to. Okay, fine. I guess we can only get 4 at a time. That worked. Yeah, I'm good with that. Ring of Fire.
Help! Please! I've been left in here to die.
Ooh. He is not looking so healthy.
What have you done to deserve this?
Done? Done? I've done nothing to deserve this. I simply grew too old to serve the dragon anymore. So one of those accursed Wyrmguards chained me up in here. He left the key somewhere in here, out of my reach.
Oh, that's cruel. Well, we'll talk about freeing him in a moment, but we need some information.
In what manner did you serve the dragon?
The Wyrmguards have enslaved many people who mine gems in this dungeon for the dragon. In return, the selfish beast gives up young dragons to be trained by the Wyrmguard. Have you ever heard of such travesty? They left me here to die because I was too feeble to dig anymore.
Well, they didn't have any use for you, unfortunately, so it is a travesty, but it makes sense with these barbarians.
The key is in here?
Yes. A scoundrel named Dartane dropped the key somewhere in here and laughed about me never being able to get at it. Oh, if only I had been brave enough in my youth to defy those brutes. I may have died, but at least I would have died with dignity. Please see if you can find the key to release me. If I can get out of here, I may be able to spend my remaining days as a man.
I don't know that being brave is always the answer. I mean, if it's an overwhelming force, what were you going to do? Just throw your life away for it? Well, this isn't any better, I guess. We're going to help him out.
I'll look for the key.
Oh, thank you. It really shouldn't take but a moment.
Well, let's see what the Avatar scribbled about that. Okay, well, that's where we found the red eggshell. It's apparently month 2, day 5. A prisoner named Bane, who once served the dragon, tells me that the Wyrmguard have enslaved people and forced them to mine gems for the dragon. In return, the dragon gives up its young to be trained by the Wyrmguard. Apparently, someone named Dartane dropped the key to Bane's shackles inside his cell, telling Bane he would never find it. What a cruel joke. I don't know that I would call this a cell, but sure. Also, there's the key. That wasn't hard. So yeah, probably poor Bane here can see this key and just, oh, that's awful. It's there. Freedom is there, and yet it's not. Well, we'll take that key. Does it look any different? It looks just, well, it's called a Destard key. Well, we'll be giving that up, like, right now. I'm trying to jump down, and it wasn't working. Hey, buddy.
Did you find the key?
Yes, I did. Wait just a moment, and I'll set you free.
Thank you so much for your help. When I reach the surface, I shall dedicate my life to encouraging others to take charge of their lives and to stand up against the Wyrmguard. As for you, be careful. Any of the Wyrmguard here will likely attack you on sight. Farewell!
Well, I imagine they will. The Avatar is kind of persona non grata. That's not just a skull. That's, looks like a jawbone. And it sounds like there is a hellhound somewhere nearby, but I don't know where. It might be like around a corner or something. We'll deal with it in a bit. Right now, I want to collect all these little piles of gold that the giant rats were carrying. Because that's what giant rats do. They carry gold. Maybe they were having poker night. And, well, the Avatar kind of ruined that, didn't he? Now everybody's dead. What else do we have in here? Yeah, this is not a lovely place. I guess other people have been chained up in here and left to die. So Bane is quite lucky that the Avatar came through here when he did. I wonder if he's got anything else to say.
I know that you have important things to do, so you go on your business, young man. I'll take my way to the surface by myself.
You'll take your way to the... Well, the written dialogue said make, but... Sure, whatever. What else do we have in here? Ooh. Huh. I am reminded of Planescape Torment again. If you've played that game, you might see it too? Let's talk to her.
I see that you have managed thus far to escape the dragon. If only my comrades and I had been so fortunate.
Yeah, actually, I have not seen the dragon. Oh, there's the hellhound that was making all the noise. Right there. So we're going to get to look at that throughout the dialogue. Okay, well, sounds like she's got some information.
What is your name, sad spirit?
My name is Adriana. I hailed from the village of Dawn. And who might you be?
He is the Avatar.
I am the Avatar.
Really? Are you truly serious? I never thought that I would ever meet the Avatar. Well, if you are the Avatar, perhaps you can help release my spirit and those of my companions from the curse of the dragon. Our souls have been bound to this place until the dragon is slain. We beg you to help us, Avatar.
Oh, dear. Well, yeah, tell me the story of your party.
What happened to your party?
I believe that all of us were killed by the dragon. Though I have found the rest of the spirits in our party, I have not yet found my dear husband, Darim. I hope that he lives. Yet I'm afraid that he did not make it. We came down here many years ago to kill the dragon because it was attacking our town. We decided that it was better to try to kill the dragon than submit to it as others would have it.
Oh, there's talk of that cult again.
Who tried to submit to the dragon?
There was a man named Xarnthal who was convinced that, should we worship the dragon, it would not only spare us from its attacks, but would also protect us. The town was split. Many people joined Xarnthal's cult, but we preferred to fight. I still believe that our course was right. We may even have succeeded had it not been for Xarnthal's interference. I still cannot believe how the town tore itself apart.
Well, that is awful.
How did Xarnthal interfere with your mission?
He told the dragon of our plan. We had hoped to catch the dragon unaware, but that was made impossible. If that was not enough, Xarnthal's cult helped the dragon to perform a ritual that bound us to this place. Because of this, all of us who came to destroy the dragon may not rest, but are doomed to haunt this dungeon until the dragon is killed. You are a brave and stalwart soul. This I can tell. Perhaps you can help us?
Well, perhaps I can, but I wanted to go through more of the dialogue options, so I'm going to back out.
I don't think I have time for this.
She's just like, okay, let's try again.
I see that you have managed thus far to escape.
Right. Yeah, there's more to ask, and if you say, yeah, I'll help, then you don't get to have any more of those parts of the conversation. It's not okay. Let's try to go down that dialogue tree again. I think it was under here.
What happened?
We just...
Okay, so who tried to submit?
Who tried to...
And we asked about Xarnthal interfering. Not sure if I got to ask about the town tearing itself apart.
The town tore itself apart?
Yes, the town was split over what to do about the dragon. Xarnthal and his cult caused a great deal of strife over it. There were times when the two sides almost came to blows.
Okay. This leads right down to that path about, well, we'll end the dialogue, so now I want to ask about where the dragon is, so we have to end the conversation again.
I've got to go now.
I see that you have
Where is the dragon?
Where is the dragon?
It rests in a cave north of the lava pit. But be wary. The entrance to its den is blocked by a wall of fire. You'll need the pieces of the eggshell to get past the barrier.
Ah, the eggshell. So that's why that's important. Well, we have one of them right now.
What eggshell are you talking about?
It's a magic eggshell. According to legend, this was the shell of Talornia's firstborn. Its magic properties were used by the cult to make the barrier to her lair. After it was made, the eggshell was shattered into 5 pieces and scattered around the dungeon. Only by placing the pieces on the correct stones in the lava pit can the barrier be destroyed.
Ah. Oh, there you have it. It didn't seem so much a fire barrier as just a barrier, period. We ran right up against it and didn't take any damage, but whatever you say. All right, well, let's get right back where we're... Because, see, yeah, you'll see, because I think in my testing, I was just like, well, what do you need? And she would finish and tell me, and then I don't get to ask, where's the dragon? I don't get to learn about the magic eggshells, because that dialogue all gets closed off. It was annoying. That's really terrible design.
What happened to your part?
We just...
All right, been through there.
Who tried to submit?
Been through there, and there is where we're going to go next.
How did Xarnthal
You are...
Okay, so Xarnthal interfered with the mission, and she is requesting help.
How may I help you?
If you can slay the dragon, you will relieve us from the dragon's curse and allow our souls to rest. I also ask that you bring me some evidence of what happened to my husband. I hope that he yet lives, but I fear that he does not. I only want to know what has happened to him. Please bring me some proof of my husband's fate. Will you do these things?
I don't know how long they've all been dead and bound to this place. It really... I'm kind of surprised that she hasn't found him yet. But, maybe there are just some places she can't go? It's hard to say. But yeah, of course we're going to do this.
Yes, poor lady. I'll do whatever I can for you.
Bless you, dear friend. Be very careful and stout of heart, for the dragon is strong and devious. And please, try to bring back some news of my dear husband. Farewell.
We will read what the Avatar scribbled about that in just a moment. First, I would like to try to talk to her again.
Our friend, I see that you have returned. If the dragon still lives, and we are still trapped in this horrid place. Have you at least brought some news of my husband?
Not yet.
Please do not give up on your search. I must know what became of my dear one. My thanks to you, friend.
Yeah, so if we had gone down that path in the dialogue, we would have lost the opportunity to learn about the magic eggshells. Again, bad design. So, let's see what the Avatar scribbled about that. A spirit named Adriana told me that once the dragon is slain, she and the other spirits here will finally be free to leave. The dragon is located in a cave north of the lava pit, but a wall of fire blocks the entrance to the cave. In order to get past the wall of fire, I'll need to find the pieces of an eggshell. Adriana said the 5 pieces of the eggshell are scattered around the dungeon. She also said that according to legend, the eggshell was of Talornia's firstborn, and its magical properties were used to create the barrier to her lair. Adriana asked me to find some evidence of what became of her husband Darim. I told her that I would try to find something for her. Right, so, as I was saying, this won't mean anything to a lot of people, but to some, does she not remind you of Daenora from Planescape Torment? Just, this apparition, this dead woman left behind in a horrible place, bound there by forces beyond her control. Obviously, it was a little different in Planescape Torment. And these are not spoilers, don't worry about it. But, it's... I don't know. That's just what I see when I see her standing there alone like this and requesting help to be freed. It's... I don't know. I like it. I loved that game. I played it a long time ago, but there are certain things about it that just stick with you forever. It's a fantastic, amazing game. Okay, well... The Avatar now has marching orders because apparently he needs to find 4 more pieces of this magic eggshell in order to approach Talornia in her lair. All right. Well, we will keep going with that in the next video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you then.